Alright, thanks for clicking on the video. Now, this video is for educational purposes, and as I approach this topic with respect, I want you all to please be respectful in my comment section. Thanks. Now, before I get into this story, I want to say that Dawson Speaks TV does not discriminate on the basis of race, color, religion, gender expression, age, national origin, disability, marital status, sexual orientation, military status, or political affiliation. Alright, y'all, let's switch gears. Now, this story comes out of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Amari Dior, 23 years old, was a gregarious individual that loved life and family. Amari's family describes Amari as someone who loved to sing, dance, and who was crazy about fashion. Now, even though Amari was a T-woman, that's the word we use around here, Amari's family said that Amari was open and honest with the men that Amari came in contact with.
She was always truthful with her life. She was just too loving.
Which is why it came as a shock on the night of February 21st, 2025, when Amari Dior's life was cut short at the hands of an undercover man in Milwaukee. According to the report, Milwaukee officers were dispatched to an apartment near 95th and Brown Deer on Friday, February 21st, 2025, around 12:30 a.m. Officers found Amari with multiple wounds to the stomach. The criminal complaint says that officers asked Amari, "Who did this to you?" And Amari responded, Davion, before losing consciousness. Despite efforts to save Amari at the crime scene, it was too late. Amari was gone. Immediately, the investigation began, and just this month, officers apprehended Davion Steve. Now, this is what's going on in court. The criminal complaint says that Facebook conversations between the two revealed that Amari Dior was threatening to expose Davion Steed as having adult interactions with other T-women in the Milwaukee area, demanding money from him so she wouldn't post. Man. Detectives say in the last conversation between the two on February 20th, 2025, the day before Amari Dior transitioned, Amari Dior demanded $200 from Davion Steed. Detectives also say that same day, Davion Steed sent a message to another person asking for ammunition. Now, Davion Steed has been charged and he's still behind bars. However, Davion Steed is also facing a separate charge in another case. On January 29, 2025, Davion was apprehended by Milwaukee officers for intentionally pointing a weapon at a lady and her mother who were walking. Wait a minute. If he did all of that on January 29, 2025, why did y'all let him out of jail? Because the situation with Amari happened on February 20. Bruh, that's our justice system. Now, the lady and her mother who were walking in that particular case on January 29, 2025, they were able to identify Davion Steed based on his Facebook profile. And I must add that Davion and Amari are friends on Facebook. There are two accounts that Amari had, and it shows that they were Facebook friends. So not only was Davion Steed a man who loved T-women, allegedly, he was also on his way to becoming a career criminal who would continue to eventually terrorize the Milwaukee area. Man. Now, I'm going to let you all watch this video, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary, and you all know me, I'm Dawson, and I won't hold back.
10 family members identify her as Amari Dior. Heartbroken, confused, and lost. No matter who she came in contact with, she was always a good soul. I just don't understand why. Just be safe and know who you are messing with. Loved ones say Dior loves to dance and sing, but most of all, she was herself. We just need some type of understanding, of closure. We just want all trans to stay safe, know that you are loved. Live in the truth, y'all. I just want to tell everybody to live in the truth no matter who you are. Just open up, be an open book, so your family can know who you are and be able to love you for who you are.
Now, before I begin, I want to send my condolences out to the family, friends, and associates of Amari Dior. I know that you all loved Amari and that you all miss Amari terribly. Now, I know there are some individuals who have reviewed this case thoroughly, and they will say, Dawson, come on, bruh. Amari was in the adult entertainment industry. Amari had an OnlyFans, and she was threatening to expose Davion if Davion didn't give Amari $200. You can't play those kind of games in 2025. I agree. You can't play those kind of games with people. And based on the Facebook messages between Amari and Davion and the information that was presented in court, that's what happened. Amari was trying to get money out of Davion. He freaked out and did the unthinkable. Now, even though I don't agree with extorting anyone or playing those games online, saying I'm going to post, text messages and images of you, I don't agree with what Davion did. I don't. There was another way he could have handled this situation. You all listen to me, please. It's your brother Dawson talking to you. Please listen. You don't know how these men are going to act when you're trying to expose them. This is why the best thing to do, let it go. Charge it to the game. It's not worth your life trying to expose someone. Trust me. If they're doing their wives, girlfriends, or baby mamas dirty, it's going to all come out. Eventually it will. Some people think, well, he ain't going to do nothing to me, Dawson, because if I put him on blast, if he do something to me, he going to get locked up. Are you kidding me? These men don't mind getting locked up. That's like going to an all-inclusive resort. Come on, y'all.
This is a metal roof, and this is a metal roof. And you guessed it, this is a metal roof.
Now for Davion Steve, Davion, you wanted to keep all of this a secret. And now everyone knows that you allegedly have had dealings with T-women in the Milwaukee area. Even the men who are behind bars with you, they know about it now. Davion, bruh, you're not going to get off of this one. Listen, if you are a person who provides adult services, or you're a side piece, come on, you know your role. Let's not act new. You're a side piece. Someone has already told you what it is. They want to hit it and quit it, and that's it. And I'm not saying I agree with that. I'm just simply reporting the news. Let me go on. And I'm saying this because we can learn from every situation. Remember, you all, it is a dangerous game to try to expose people or extort someone because you were in an intimate situation with that man or female. Or that you know that this man has been with other T-women and now you want to put his business out there because he don't want you or you're not getting what you want in the situation. Come on, y'all. You never know how someone's going to react. To my viewers and to my subscribers, if someone is trying to extort you, go downtown, go to the station, go talk to the officers. Davion didn't make the right choice because now he's going to be locked up for a long time because of what he did. And sir, there are no females who are going to be in that cell with you. I mean, y'all brothers got to think, you're not going to have any female interaction for a long time. Why y'all keep committing these crimes? I don't understand. And you know what? Maybe it's not for me to understand. I just simply report the news, and I'm done. You all get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this topic. Please thumbs up the video, share the video with family and friends. Thank you for those who support this show and say, Brother Dawson, I appreciate you so much, bro. I'm going to show some love, and I appreciate you so much for that. I do, all right? Until next time, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself.